Peace, peace, peace. You see dead people, I see divergences. We are not the same. Confluence is king. Let's see if we can find it. Bitcoin, like I said, false breakouts, serious consequences, and that happened. And now we need to be careful of bearish retests. You have this orange inflection point, and that's all the data we have above 68.6. It's right here. It's all we have. So what was support becomes resistance. What was resistance becomes support. What was resistance becomes resistance again. So I've had this orange white line plotted for quite a while, and look how the price reacted to it. Just look at it. Clearly other people are recognizing this. The rest of the market or traders or whatever are recognizing this as a possible bearish retest again. It lost the level, back up. I mean, if this thing gets followed through, expect another leg down. And if we do go down further, I believe that was the 618, yeah. The 618 was beautiful on the weekly. Let's go to the weekly real quick. You had the 200 week simple moving average, which was confluent with the 618, 61.8% retrace from swing low to swing high. For the whole cycle so far, we don't know if it's gonna keep going and whatever. For now, consider it over. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. If you buy quality assets at the 200 weekly moving average, you will do well. Problem is, most people do not have the discipline to do so. Paraphrasing Warren G. And we could lose it. You know, we lost it down here, but if you start to DCA at or below on Bitcoin at the 200 weekly moving average, this one's Binance. Let's go to Bitstamp and back test this idea. If you bought here, you could have got in anywhere from 22 to 15 if you just DCA'd. See how that works? It's a quality asset. Bitcoin is a quality asset. IMO. We touched it in March of 2020. We touched it in January of 2019, November 18. Clearly, Warren G is right so far. Or consistent. Technical analysis is not about being right. It's about being right more than you are wrong. Finding places to properly manage risk. And that's all I have to say about that. So for now, on the daily, this is my other chart. Let's go back to the other. On the daily here, this is a possible bearish retest. And, you know, we got to find confluence. So where would I go to find confluence? I would go to stablecoin dominance. And, I mean, if this trend line is real, clearly it's been respected, so I would call it real. What if I adjusted it just a little bit? And there's your possible confluence. You have Bitcoin bearishly retesting, and you have stablecoin dominance reclaiming an old demand line and could not confirm it as a supply line, and it possibly could be demand line again. The highest stablecoin dominance has ever been was in June of 2022, 16.75%. I mean, can hide it. I mean, that is a major momentum shift. We'll use the parabola just so you can see it. See that? How like rounded bottom. It's rounded. Momentum shifted. And it started to get some follow through. I mean, until stablecoin dominance starts losing this trend line, which, you know what? Let's put an alert on it. Again, it's a lagging indicator. The move usually happens on stablecoin dominance a little after, shortly after the move happens on Bitcoin. But for now, I mean, you have a possible bearish retest on Bitcoin. You have a possible bullish retest on stablecoin dominance. So for now, I mean, there is possibly more downside coming in crypto. Again, it's about being right more than you're wrong. I don't know what's going to happen, but so far I found a little confluence, and we're going to roll with it. Let's go to Bitcoin dominance and see what happened. Oh, that's Bitcoin futures, kid. We're back in the pattern if it's a real pattern. I mean, if Bitcoin dominance starts to run by itself, alts will have another leg down. Worst case scenario is always Bitcoin dominance pumping. For altcoins, Bitcoin dominance pumping and Bitcoin dropping. That's worst case scenario for altcoins. However, maybe we just didn't have enough demand to get to the 200 daily moving average. And maybe we'll keep going down. Maybe it's a fake out, false breakout, serious consequences. Maybe it lost it, boom, gone. We don't know what's going to happen. It's just analysis. Bro, don't get mad. You don't like mine, do your own. That's the purpose of this channel. Other than my music, of course. But it's my channel. Do what I want. Let's go to Ethereum, bro. Another possible bearish retest. I mean, look at this inflection zone here. I mean, it even goes further. Why I don't have it plotted all the way out is anyone's guess. There's only so much you can do. Whatever, bro. We'll leave that. So you have this inflection zone where the price clearly likes to reverse. It's called an inflection point. Well, look where we're at. What was resistance becomes resistance again. So on Ethereum, I was calling for 1700. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't get cocky. Stay humble. Remain humble. You see the change when the range comes through. We got to 1741. I mean, I'll take that. Anyway, possible bearish retest until you see it flipped, reclaimed, and support. Boom. We'll talk about some upside in Ethereum, but for now, it's a possible bearish retest just like Bitcoin. It is the weekend, the freaking weekend, baby. And price action can be scammy on weekends. There are way less market participants, therefore, big moves can influence the market. In my experience, I've seen it over and over and over again. That's all I have to say about that. Until we see a nice little move from Ethereum and a back test of 2000 to 2100. Well, we're at 2000 now, so we're looking at a back test of 21 to 2200. So you would want to see a run up to like 23, 24, and then see it trickle down, and then, you know, that's trade setup worthy. For now, it's the weekend, scammy price action. We'll see what happens. We're going to be here. ETHBTC. I mean, it's just downtrending now. This breakout right here was wonderful. Hit a breakout, a retest, then you got some follow through. You see that? The retest is the safest place to buy if you're trading, but you don't always get a retest. But all the buyers, doesn't matter what asset, this stuff works everywhere. The retest is the safest place to buy. Like I said, a bearish retest, like say you were going to trade Bitcoin, this is a possible bearish retest. So if you were to short it, you'd want to put your stop loss up above it, you know. But obviously, if you're going to short Bitcoin, you wanted to do it a week ago or so. And it's okay to not be in anything. It's okay. I heard somebody say know when to not buy assets. Captain, my new favorite channel. Shout out to Cap. I'm sure we will speak in the future. Peace and love. Let's keep going. I don't know. Let's go to Monero, bro. Gotta watch out for a bearish retest here as well. I mean, you have some possible support resistance there. It is not an inflection point from history, a major one. So, okay, cool. We'll just move it all the way over here because it's local. When we speak of local, it just means the recent price action. So you got a reaction here, you got a reaction here. And we must be careful of a bearish retest. Could come up to the white line inflection, 200. It's confluent with that inflection point, all the way up to 376. Could flip it and retest and go. If you see that retest, that's where you'd want to, you know, maybe take a fresh long and put a stop loss here, bro. Minimal losses, maximum gains if you win. We don't know what's going to happen. If you're going to trade altcoins, you definitely need to pay attention to Bitcoin dominance, and stablecoin dominance, which are telling a tale of possibly still going lower until data changes. TOTAOL. I mean, right at the 618, we got a reaction. Is it an inflection point? Alt H. We have a reaction here, here. So the price has reacted here. Boom, boom. It's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. Why is it a word? But anyway. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Bitcoin. However, being above this low from April 2025, I mean, there's some hopium there, but there's no divergence. It's a downtrend. You got a high, a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Maybe we'll see a lower high and a lower low. The trend is your friend till the end. That's it. I mean, let's look at the weeklies on the index funds. You got your highest weekly candle close on the Dow Jones. Eva, Kid, the SPY. You got your like fourth highest daily, weekly, fourth highest weekly candle close on the SPY. Very volatile. Look at those swings. I mean, on the SPY alone. The F. Oh, it's because I have my stupid. I mean, that's, 2% swing right there. It's big. ES1. Same shit, but different. The NASDAQ got the lowest weekly candle close since November. Something to keep in mind. Sunday night, we will see. Around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the futures will open. And we'll see what happens. The weekly Russell futures. It's at that heart line. It closed below it. I don't know. Uncertainty at the moment. Nasty Nas 100. Same shit. I mean, the Dow futures closed at 50,330. I mean, we've been going up for so long. I mean, the last time the RSI was below 40 really was April of 2025. Quality assets, 200 weekly moving average. Shout out to Warren G. Let's look at the metals real quick on the weekly. I mean, that's another shooting star. Possible shooting star. And this candle closed below. I'm going to have to read up on the shooting star a little bit more. See what the confirmation is, but if this opens Sunday night and the candle opens around here and starts going down, don't be anything. Terry Silva, Karate Kid 3. We already have some weekly follow through. Did get some demand. I mean, this thing got all the way down to $64. I still think 54 could be in the cards. I'm not psychic. It's just my analysis, bro. Don't get mad. For now, I mean, this candle close here could have become support, and we lost it again, and that could be another bearish retest right there. The 200 daily is way down here at 50. We only retested 50 as support once, about right here. Maybe right here, quickly. But that's it. I mean, a real back test would be nice. Then there's more upside coming. Let's look at copper. Got to flip that demand line. We ran up, confirmed, but we lost it. Reclaim, you wanted to see it bounce. Sellers had control, the bears had control. Now it's a possible bearish retest. I don't know, bro. Technical analysis is saying lower. Obviously anything can happen. It's a market. You have a 50-50 shot of up and down. So we use technical analysis to turn that 50-50 shot into a 70-30, 80-20. Still a 20% chance it could fail when you take your shot. So you manage risk appropriately. If you get stopped out, you laugh at it and you move on. 3-to-1 risk to reward. Again, I know the rules, and you need to know the rules before you can break them. I don't recommend breaking the rules. Let's look at XAUBTC. What was resistance becomes resistance again. I mean, it bounced to a T. There is possible bearish divergence on the RSI now, on the weekly. That's a big deal on gold paired against Bitcoin. Bitch. You have a gap down here. This is gold against Bitcoin. These are priced in Satoshis over here. Epstein coin. Silver to Bitcoin. You had possible bearish divergence on the daily. The weekly tells the same story. Possible bearish divergence on the RSI on silver to Bitcoin. This is implying that silver is not going to outperform Bitcoin for now. Got right up to the inflection. And that's it. Maybe we get a pullback. That's it. Let's go to PLG real quick. Man, this thing dropped for 2 weeks in a row. Gotta be careful. Well, that's a possible bullish inside bar. You have a bearish candle. And then a bullish candle within the whole body of the bearish candle. So when PLG opens up, if you start to see a day or two green candles, could be a major reversal sign. So we'll see what happens. I mean, we're going to be here. It's not like we look at charts all day, bro. We set alerts. And that's it. I hope you have the most blessed day ever. It's snowing like hell here in New England again. If you find value in my analysis and my dry humor, I really appreciate you showing up. I hope you have the most blessed day ever. Peace, love, and llama.